We're your local one-stop shop. This is Angela, owner and operator of Amcoda Farm and Home Center. From the DIYers, fixer-uppers, to contractors, we have what you need to get the job done. Building supplies, Valspar paint, and tools, Crystal X tubs, fencing supplies, and bog boots for your farm needs. We know how busy life can get. We offer delivery to make your life easier. Amcoda Farm and Home Center on Dakota Avenue in Wessington Springs. Big city value.
If you love being outside, solving problems, and working with your hands, apply now at James Valley Landscape Solutions. James Valley offers on-the-job training in all aspects of the green industry, with modern equipment and technology and competitive pay. Benefits include overtime pay, health care, dental, vision, and more. Apply now at jamesvalleylandscape.com or in person at 600 West Spruce in Mitchell.
Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator is a proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Mustangs at the State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator has been servicing the Mount Vernon area for over 75 years. See them for your agronomy and feed needs no matter the farming season. They will take care of all your grain handling needs as well. Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator would like to wish the Mustangs and all the teams best of luck at the state tournament.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Each family's needs are different and special. Will Funeral Chapel will listen with sensitivity, answer all questions, and respect your choices. The Will Funeral Chapel staff can assist you in planning and coordinating all the details. They will explain all the different options to make you feel at ease and most comfortable with all the decisions. Find out more by visiting their website at willfuneralchapel.com. Their sincerest hope is that you and your family will be comforted by their efforts.
Are you in need of high-quality lumber for your next project? Looking for top-notch agronomy services to keep your crops thriving? Need a reliable source of propane and fuel for your home or business? Look no further than Tabor Lumber Co-op. Whether you're a seasoned contractor or a DIY enthusiast, Tabor Lumber Co-op has everything you need to get the job done right. And with their competitive prices and top-notch customer service, you'll be glad you chose Tabor Lumber Co-op for all your lumber, propane, and agronomy services.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Agronomy Plus in Mitchell, Rock Creek and Howard, and Valley Station in Armour are your 100% locally owned team of agronomy experts. We offer Agronomy 365, which provides info in real time to make decisions that result in better, more profitable farming. We know you and your operation with service beyond compare. Get a jump on spring planning with Agronomy Plus in Mitchell, Rock Creek and Howard, and Valley Station in Armour. We are ag done right, the American way.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota for South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
LiveTicket.Tv continues to grow and bring you more sports coverage than ever before. And now, LiveTicket.Tv is happy to announce their partnership into college athletics with Dakota Wesleyan University. That's right, Tiger Nation. LiveTicket.Tv and DWU have teamed up to bring you coverage of all home sporting activities for the Tigers. If you'd like to advertise during these sporting events, give LiveTicket.Tv a call. Dakota Wesleyan University Sports, now on LiveTicket.Tv.
B&S Services LLC is your local.
Welcome back to continuing coverage of the first round of Class B portion of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Our Shield starting lineups for this 5:30 game here on Friday night. Between the Canova gang and the Lesterville Bronx. It's brought to you by Shields. Shields carries world-class brands and back every product they carry with their Shields guarantee. You can feel confident knowing you're purchasing the same footwear, apparel, and gear professionals rely on. And with that, leading off for the Lesterville Bronx will be Ethan Washan. You know, I don't have all these names, and I didn't get a lineup card, but I'm going to try to wing it. Tanner Vandriel, Washan will play short. Tanner Vandriel, second base. Tyler Edler, left field. Michael Drotzman, catcher. Derek Quam is the designated hitter. Hunter Martin, I believe, is the center fielder. Andy Dollarshell, the first baseman. Cameron Schiltz, the third baseman. And D'Amico Gavin. Is it Gavin D'Amico? Number 4. Garrett D'Amico, number 4, the right fielder. And Alex Wagner will be on the bump. For Canova, Riley Genslinger will lead off, play shortstop. Justin Miller will be in center field. Jared Miller at first. Garrett Gassman at catcher. Jason Miller will be the designated hitter. Derek Miller will be in right. Kendall Gassman at third. Cole Gassman in left. Tim Gassman at second. Trey Creer will be dealing for the gang. As has been noted by several, this is a rematch of last year's state championship matchup. So expect a good one. We'll see who rises to the top and advances to the next round.
And I'm not entirely sure, but I know for Canova they are pitching the same person that they did in the state championship. I don't know about Lesterville. I don't know if they started Wagner. I don't remember. I know, though, that they started Creer for the gang in that championship matchup.
You know, that's something I can probably check on. If I go back to my other account here. The Lesterville Bronx take the field. We'll try to get back to that after a little bit. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, Horizon Healthcare. At Horizon Health, they're focused on what's real and what's rural. With advanced technology and a personal touch, they deliver medical, dental, and behavioral health care that's open to everyone. Thank you to Regional Healthcare for all you do serving South Dakota. Also, RDO equipment. Discover a wide range of John Deere and Vermeer equipment at one of our RDO store locations, offering top-notch machinery solutions for agriculture and industrial work. Thank you to all of the sponsors who are helping to bring you continuing coverage of the South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament. This one coming to you once again from Cadwell Park in Mitchell. Umpires for this game, I think I've got the names. Jacob Samp is behind the plate. Jason I just drew a blank. I could flip to it. Tim May is over at third base. And Seitz, Jason Seitz is at first. So I'm joined on the headset by Caleb once again. Caleb Titsy out of Parkston. How old are you?
20.
20. He's a Parkston Devil Ray. Did you guys play any non-league games this year?
Yeah, we played several non-league games. We did have a game scheduled with Lesterville. Didn't get to play them this year due to rain.
Riley Genslinger will be the leadoff batter for the Canova gang. Lots of relatives on this team. Lots of Millers and Gassmans in that starting lineup. Creer tied in with that group, and I believe Riley Genslinger is as well. Genslinger batted .259 on the season. First pitch taken for a called strike. Second pitch from Alex Wagner on the way. And that's a called strike.
Quick 0-2 count here to Genslinger.
And Genslinger goes after that one. Got him to chase one off the plate. We have our first strikeout of the game, and that'll bring to the plate Justin Miller for the gang. He batted .400 on the regular season. That one missed off the corner on the outside. If you're not watching but listening, Canova sends a lot of lefties to the dish. This is a lefty. Follows this one back into the net. Jared Miller waits on deck. He's a lefty. Garrett Gassman, he's a lefty. I think I know Tim Gassman is. We'll get to that as we roll. Here's the pitch from Wagner, and that's high and away. Ball 2-1 the count.
And probably going to want a new ball after that one, as that hit the very top corner of that brick concrete backstop.
Quick look at it, and the umpire puts it back in his pouch, so it doesn't appear to be cut.
Hard hit ball out into right field.
I think that was a broken bat. Good effort. He's going to get a single off that. Sounded like a broken bat, as I said.
Number 12, Garrett Gassman, inspecting that bat.
Jared Miller now up to the plate. Batted .441 on the season. Been a mainstay for the gang for a number of years. Miller takes the first one for a called strike.
Pickoff attempt over at first base.
Chases Justin Miller back. Well, if you're tuning in for the first time, the Wessington Springs Owls have advanced. ball off the plate. And they'll face Larchwood, Iowa in the first game of the second round Sunday night. Dimmick Emery and Castlewood will play the second game Sunday night. Ball flared out into left field. That's actually going deeper than I thought it was off the bat. Edler under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. The Hartford Humboldt Wood Ducks and the Elk Point Colt 45s will play Monday night at 5:30, and Alexandria and Platte will play at 7:30. We've had some good games. I think only one so far has gotten out of control, out of hand. Batter is Garrett Gassman. They call him Moose. First pitch was a ball. And a throw over to first base. Again, chases Justin Miller back. Garrett Gassman batted .233 on the regular season. Follows this one out of play. One the count. Here's the pitch, and that's outside for ball 2.
Yeah, Wagner on these lefty batters has been really working that outside corner as that pitch misses just outside.
Tried the corner and missed. Three and 1 the count to Moose. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside, so he'll probably be lifted in favor of a courtesy runner. And that's Caleb Carmichael out of the dugout. Jason Miller now steps up to the plate. Talk about somebody who's been a mainstay in the Canova Gang lineup for a lot of years. Jason Miller still doing it for him. He batted .214 on the season. Called strike. Jason's a gamer. He's come up with some enormous hits for the gang over the years. Throws a little bit yet? Well, I think so anyway. Last I knew he was. Follows this one into the net. 0-2 the count to Miller, serving as the DH tonight. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's going to retire to the side. For Canova, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the first inning. Lesterville coming to bat, and it's still scoreless. Back in a minute and a half.
Owned Repair Service Center. We specialize in full-service automotive, semi-trailer, and small engine repair, along with tire services. Repair services range from a simple oil change to sharpening mower blades to a more complicated electrical diagnosis. Located at 38058 South Dakota Highway 34. Look for us on the hill heading west out of town. Phone Cody Barber 605-350-4293 and Arian Schooler 605-770-9398. B&S Services LLC is a proud sponsor of Wessington Springs Spartans Athletic.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, DimmickDairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
You are a dynamite contractor. Your younger brother Gary is a slightly less dynamite contractor. But together, you make Mom proud. Look at you two, and look at your crew. Brenda the Calculator Cutler, Bill the Drill Robinson, and then there's the new guy. New guy struggles with stairs, and that'll cost you. Lucky for you, you have IMT Business Insurance. Learn more at imtins.com. Be worry-free with IMT.
We're back here in the bottom of the first inning. Ethan Washon going to be the first batter for the Lesterville Bronx on the season. He batted .407. Pretty stout batting average for the leadoff hitter. Trey Creer going to be working here. No stranger to state tournament big games. Takes the first pitch, does Washon outside for a ball. This one hammered foul.
Yeah, looking at it too, Trey Creer, 4-1 on the season as a pitcher. And that one dropped into shallow left center field, right over Miller's head, or no, sorry, Gunslinger's head. So
Tanner Van Driel going to be the next batter. He batted .327 on the season.
Leadoff man aboard.
Short lead over there at first. First pitch to Van Driel, a called strike.
Hard hit ball, fouled down the left field line.
Here's the 0-2. Tries to go Payton. Missed the outside corner. Van Driel, a right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. And this one's shot out to the second baseman. We got a 4-6-3 twin killing. Tim Gassman to Riley Genslinger to Jared Miller.
Yeah, and you saw there on the instant replay, Van Driel just missed that one off the bat. Just a little on top of the ball there. It's going to result in a double play. Batter now is number 12, Tyler Edler. .357 batting average on the season.
Here's the first pitch from Creer, and that's skied out into shallow center field. Miller takes care of it, and that retires aside. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no men left in the bottom of the first. We'll head into the top of the second, still scoreless, back in 60 seconds.
Advanced Sunflower is your locally owned and operated sunflower processing company that buys all types of sunflowers for the edible and bird food industries. They market sunflowers domestically and internationally, so they have a wide range of options to get you the best price for your sunflowers. Most advanced sunflower contracts have an Act of God clause, so you don't have to worry if Mother Nature takes a toll on your crop. Give Jared or Danny a call to get you the most profit out of your sunflowers.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
And we're back here with the top of the second inning. Canova gang wearing their red pants and their gray tops. Derek Miller going to be the leadoff hitter. He's batting .217 or batted .217 on the regular season. First pitch from Wagner is low. This is a rematch of the same pitchers who started in that championship game last year. Fouled off into the net. 1-1 the count. Actually off the pad, I think. One the count. And that one gets him. Derek Miller is on to start things off. Kendall Gassman makes his way to the plate. Left-handed batting, Gassman. So it's Cole Gassman who's on deck, who is also a lefty, and then Tim is a righty. And a swing and a miss. What Gassman bat on the season?
.236 on the regular season.
Canova comes in 13-6 on the regular season. Lesterville 9-7. One misses. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. And a called strike over the outside corner. Wagner working around the edges here. Here's the pitch. And that one floats just off the plate outside.
Pickoff attempt. Miller safe over at first base. Derek Miller.
Tim May, the ump out there at second base, celebrating his birthday today. Swing and a miss. Gassman goes down on strikes. That's first out of the inning, and it brings to the plate Cole Gassman. First pitch off the plate outside.
Yeah, Cole Gassman, fairly solid hitter as well. .366 on the season.
Two and 0 the count now to Cole. Short lead over there at first for Derek Miller, and this one misses.
Tags the outside corner, strike one. 3-1 count, 1 out. That one well outside. And Gassman will draw the walk. That'll bring up number 7, Tim Gassman, second baseman.
Gassman batted .281 on the season. Right field, they're playing him plenty deep. First pitch fouled off. Wagner sets. Here's the 0-1. One misses high and away. This one's shot foul down by the commissioner's shed.
You can see why the right fielder is playing so deep now, as both foul balls have been towards the right side.
Here's the 1-2. Lined out into center field. Derek Miller going to go station to station. So that loads him up. And we're back to the top of the order. Riley Genslinger. Genslinger 0 for 1 on the evening so far. Here's the pitch. This one lifted out into shallow center field. Good effort by Van Driel, not able to come up with it. Credit Riley Genslinger with an RBI single. Derek Miller scores the first run of the game, and the batter is Justin Miller. 1 for 1 so far. Single on a fly ball out to right.
And it looks like we're going to have some action over in the Lesterville bullpen.
Ball inside.
Heading to warm up down there appears to be number 1, Dawson Beats.
Ball missed high. Checked his swing. Two and 0 the count to Justin Miller. Here's the Wagner delivery. And a big swing and a miss. 2-1 now, the count. Big crowd here tonight. Here's the pitch. And that one misses. Wagner sets. Here's the 3-1. Another big swing and a miss. So that fills up the count. Next one will be a payoff pitch.
Base hit, ball 4, walk and a run opportunity. And that'll be a ball 4, walk and a run.
So 2 runs in here in the top of the second. Jared Miller making his way to the plate. Going to be a conference on the mound. Let's step away for 30 seconds. Spencer. That conference brought to you by Great Plains Health. The mission is to improve the wellness of our people by providing quality health care, public health services, and support in partnership with tribal nations of the Great Plains area. A wild pitch.
And Canova putting a crooked number on the board in the top of the second inning.
3 in, runners on second and third, 1 down. And again, the batter is Jared Miller. And there's a called strike. Wagner got to try to right the ship here.
Last year's score was 4-0 in favor of Canova in their win in the championship game. This one already 3-0. 2-1 is the count, 1 out. Pitch just outside for Wagner.
Well, I know last year we had some folks down in Lesterville congregated at one of the local watering holes that were tuned in. Hopefully they're all joining in here and rooting on their Broncs. There's a walk issued by Alex Wagner again that again loads up the bases, and it brings to the plate Garrett Gassman.
Another shot of Beats warming up over in the bullpen. A dangerous hitter here for the Broncs. Gassman, 233 on the season. That one tags the outside corner, strike 1. Only 3 hits for Canova, but I think there's also 3 walks tagged in with it. That
one misses.
1-1.
4 walks issued so far by Wagner.
Swing and a miss.
This inning started off when Derek Miller was hit by a pitch, and after a strikeout, a walk, single, walk, walk.
Swing and a miss. And a big strikeout there for Alex Wagner.
Well, if you're Alex Wagner and you can get out of this inning with only 3 runs surrendered, well, at this point, that's as good as you can do. And frankly, with the mess on the bases right now, you're really hoping to limit the damage and get you guys back in on the sticks. Jason Miller goes after this one, comes up empty. Wagner maybe settling in now. He has thrown 52 pitches here so far, 34 in this inning. Here's the pitch. Miller goes after that one. So Miller's down in the count, 0-2. Wagner trying to limit the damage. Here's the 0-2. And he goes high, trying to get Miller to chase something. Miller gives it a look, and he'll get another look at it. 1-2 the count. Miller tried the inside corner, missed. So it's 2-2 now. Deuces are wild. And a swing and a miss. So for Canova in the top of the second, there were 3 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 3 men left on base. We'll go into the bottom of the second inning. Lesterville going to try to chip away and see if they can't cut into this 3-0 Canova lead. We'll be back in a minute.
When it comes to sports bars, the Sports Center in Larchwood, Iowa has put themselves above the rest. They open bright and early, 7 a.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. on weekends, so you can start your day off right with them. And speaking of starting your day off right, they have daily food specials that will have your taste buds jumping for joy. The best flatbread pizza in the area, top-notch burgers, and don't worry, they have the best salads as well. The Sports Center in Larchwood. If you haven't tried it yet, put it down as your next destination.
Say there was a place, the perfect place for the everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The squeaky hinges and burned out bulbs. The toilets that run and faucets that don't. That perfect place wouldn't be a warehouse. It'd be just the right size. It would be an Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
What started out to be a small community celebration has grown into an attraction that draws literally thousands of people each year. Mark your calendars for June 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2025 for the 75th Annual Tabor Check Days in Tabor, South Dakota. Check food, check music, and check hospitality await you in Tabor. Check Days is sponsored by the Tabor Chamber of Commerce and proudly supports the Tabor Bluebirds and Bonhomme High School athletics.
Sun Gold Sport.
And we're back here. Close play at first base. Called out. Batter there was number 8, Michael Dropson.
Jared Miller handled the ground ball and put the tag on. Drotzman wisely tried to slide to avoid the tag, and then he pounced on the base and said, "Hey, he didn't get me," but umpire said, "Yeah, he did." So with 1 up and 1 down, the batter is Derek Quam, designated hitter for the Bronx. Quam batted .294 this year. First pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
A lot of this Lesterville team is just shy of 300 or right over.
Called strike, 1-1 now. This half inning brought to you by Elite Renovations. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof siding or decking, we've got you covered. There's a swing and a miss. Interior trim, cabinets, drywall. We've got the crews too.
Payoff pitch coming in. This one swung on, fouled back. And a new life for Quam. Kick and deal from Queer. This one swung on. And fouled back and out of play. Another chance here for Quam. Pitch coming in. That one just outside. Evens it up at 2-2.
Awfully close to look at that one, but just missed. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and he hammers this one on the infield. Genslinger up with it over to first base. Chops down Quam.
Yeah, Genslinger making it look easy out there. Nice hop right to him. The throw in time.
Hunter Martin now the batter. He batted .298 on the regular season. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike. Oh, 1 the count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it back into the net. And the 0-2. Here it is. And he lifts this one out into center field. Right at Miller, and that's going to do it. 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the second inning for Lesterville. We'll head into the top of the third. Canova leading 3-0, and they'll be trying to add to their tally when we come back in 1 minute.
Is proud to call Mitchell and Huron home. With over 50 years of experience, we are here for all of your printing needs. Whether it's for your business, school, or personal, we are your one-stop custom shop. Screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, banners, trophies, awards, and so much more. Give Steph a call at 605-770-6829. Sun Gold Sports of Huron and Mitchell. We print t-shirts.
Say there was a place, the perfect place for the everyday things you need to take care of around the house. The squeaky hinges and burned out bulbs. The toilets that run and faucets that don't. That perfect place wouldn't be a warehouse. It'd be just the right size. It would be an Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Prairie Valley Farm Charolais is located in Platte. Since 1980, David has worked with his father, family, and hired men to provide bulls with the best health, management, selection, and genetics to produce a quality product to meet the customer's needs. Mark your calendar for their annual bull sale on the second Saturday of April. Check out their website at pvfcharolais.com or give David Mason a call for more information. Prairie Valley Farm Charolais is a proud supporter of all Black Panther school activities. Remember, U.S. beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back. In the top of the third inning, Derek Miller going to lead things off. This half inning brought to you by Elftrad's Ace Hardware in Mitchell. Shop Elftrad's Ace Hardware in Mitchell for grills, hardware, home improvement, lawn and garden and tools. Lawn and garden and tools. There we go. Buy online and pick up today.
No 1 count here. I think this is a Miller up to bat.
Derek Miller.
Yep.
Alex Wagner now has thrown 58 pitches. Again, the last 15 or so, he's been dialed in pretty well.
A little bit of a hiccup earlier.
That was a very good pitch.
And Drotzman really trying to sell it there with around the horn. Home plate umpire doesn't bite.
As a pitcher, you put one there, they're not going to do much with it. Pretty close to enticing a swing, I would guess. That one does entice a swing, and he comes up empty. 1 up and 1 down, and Kendall Gassman, the third baseman, will be the batter. Gassman 0 for 1 so far tonight. Struck out swinging in his first at bat. First pitch, swung on and missed.
Kendall Gassman, I think we said it earlier, but we'll say it again. .236 batting average on the season.
That one skipped in. It's now 1-1.
This pitch tags the outside corner. Strike 2. Wagner doing a nice job picking that outside corner. Payoff pitch coming in. That one low.
Gassman started to swing and thought better of it. Watched it dip low.
This one fouled back off the catcher.
Here's the 2-2. We got a punch out. 2 up and 2 down, and the batter will be Cole Gassman. He's 0 for 0. Walked in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, Cole Gassman, kind of another second leadoff. Set batting in the 8th spot, and a nice play by the left fielder.
Tyler Edler comes on to make that play, and that retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. A much less eventful inning that time than the previous inning. We'll go into the bottom of the 3rd with Lesterville trailing the Canova gang, and they will be 3-0, and they'll be up when we come back in 60 seconds.
Located in the heart of Mitchell, Blarney's is your one stop for mouthwatering food, refreshing drinks, and your latest sports action. Fans, it's state amateur baseball time, and Blarney's is your pre- and post-game destination. Whether you're finishing up the early game and need a spot to eat for lunch, or celebrating a late-night victory, stop in at Blarney's and keep the party going with cold, refreshing drinks. Blarney's Sports Bar and Grill, a proud supporter of the state amateur baseball tournament.
From your innovative attachment solutions provider for over 40 years, MDS Manufacturing. One of a kind, revolutionary, game-changing. MDS doesn't make the loader, MDS makes the loader better.
And we're back. Andy Dollarshell going to lead things off here for the Lesterville Bronx. Pitch misses low.
That one also low. 2-0. Career has a sign, kicks, deals. This one hit on, out into right center field.
Derek Miller shades his eyes, keeps the sun from wreaking havoc with him, and makes the play.
Stepping in now is number 22, Cameron Schultz, batting .254 on the regular season.
This half inning brought to you by Lesterville Feed and Grain. First pitch to Schultz on the way. Chopped foul. With 2 convenient locations in Lesterville and Kingburg, Lesterville Feed and Grain is here to help the local area farmers with any needs they have during the farming seasons. Thank you to Lesterville Feed and Grain for bringing you live coverage on LiveTicket.Tv.
Oh, 1 pitch swung on, fouled back, and out of play, and some more hail damage to the press box. Swung on for strike 3. And Career with another strikeout. Actually, never mind, that should be his first, shouldn't it?
I believe so.
I think Wagner has a couple, though.
Garrett D'Amico steps up to the plate. 9 batter in the order.
Looks like maybe a second leadoff batter, too.
Batted .327 on the year. Fists this one out in right field for a base hit. He's going to hustle and consider trying to go for 2. Derek Miller gets it up and gets it in. Credit him. 1 for a nice defensive swing. Inside outs it down the right field line, and then he hustles to first and gives himself a fighting chance, but thought better of it. So that takes us back to the top of the order. Ethan Wishon, 1 for 1. The shortstop lined a single into center field in his first at bat. There's a called strike.
Rashawn. A little question there about that one.
chopper back to Creer. Up with it and over to first base, and that's going to do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the top of the 4th inning. Canova still leading 3-0, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platte and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Triatel is a telecommunications company that serves over 10 small communities.
And just because you live in a small community doesn't mean that you can't get good service.
For me, it's really important to be able to work remotely here in the country.
If you live in the Triatel service area and you're looking for a good, reliable, high-speed internet connection, we've served our members for 65 years and we're going to be serving you long into the future.
We're back here at Kenville Park, top of the 4th inning. Tim Gassman going to lead it off. He singled on a hard ground ball up the box and into center field in his first at bat tonight. Swing and a miss. This half inning brought to you by Canova Service Center. Fencing, lumberyard, hardware, oil changes, small engine repair, gas and diesel, convenience store, and more. Canova Service Center is a proud sponsor of the Canova Gang. Make sure you thank them for their sponsorship of state tournament action. 1-1 the count to Tim Gassman.
This one hit out into right field. And a nice play there by, I believe that's Garrett D'Amico out there. For the first out of the inning.
Wagner's been much more effective the last couple innings. That second inning, he stumbled a little bit, but he seems to have found his rhythm, and he's getting in the groove. Thrown 70 pitches now through 3 1/3. Here's the first pitch. This is Riley Genslinger, takes that for a called strike. This one misses low and away.
Hard hit line drive out into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
So Genslinger comes up with his second hit of the night, and it brings up to the dish Justin Miller, 1 for 1. Single on a fly ball out to right, and he has walked. Here in the top of the 4th inning, the Canova Gang has already rolled their lineup over a couple times. Yeah. Not in the inning, but in the game, just to be clear.
Might want to keep an eye over at first base. We saw a sign from the third base coach of Canova. Called strike against Justin Miller.
And they got him picked if they execute. And they don't. Van Driel there to keep that ball from going out into left field, which would have probably allowed the runner to advance. So after all was said and done, more was said than done.
That's the thing about a pickle. The worst thing that can happen is that he goes back to first base. If you don't get the out, obviously.
The best thing. You don't want him moving up a base or two. But, yeah, you want to force him back. Right. 1-1 now the count to Justin Miller. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. Jared Miller waits on deck. Well, if you're Alex Wagner, you'd love to get an inning-ending double play ball, keep him on the ground and on the infield. Here's the pitch. And that one misses off the plate outside. 2-2 the count. Let's see if we'll see if Riley Genslinger over there at first stays put on the 2-2. He does. And this one skips in there. It's a wild pitch that's going to move him up. So strike that thought about an inning-ending double play, at least on a ground ball. Now it would require a pop-up or a line drive. Finds him out there in no man's land.
Full count, base hit, ball four opportunity.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses off the plate outside for ball four. Runners on first and second, and the batter will be, as I said, Jared Miller. And Moose is on deck. Wagner sets, checks the runner, and delivers. Ball floats in there at the upper edge of the strike zone for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. That one skips in there and it gets away from Drotzman. Genslinger got a good jump on that. Miller trailed, but he didn't have quite the jump. Had somebody been covering second, they might have had a shot at him. As it is, a wild pitch that advances both runners. Now 2 runners in scoring position for the number 3 batter in the order. Dangerous pitch here. 1-1 the count. That one's a good pitch, nice location. Tough to do anything with that. Called strike, 1-2 the count. And here's the 1-2 from Wagner, and a swing and a miss. So now we have 2 down, and Garrett Gassman going to strip the shin guards off and make his way to the plate. I just had a flashback to when my dad and Garrett's dad played over 40 baseball together. Garrett's probably 8-10 years younger than me, but we used to play catch. I'd always indulge when the little guy would want to play a little toss. And now here he is in the state tournament managing the Canova gang, and they have been very successful under both Dave and Garrett's guidance over the years. Nick Kepsel also a key component of the coaching staff, as is Brett Bozen. Or at least they have been for a number of years.
Pitch in there for strike 1. Tags the outside corner, a quick 0-2 count here for Alex Wagner. So it'd be a huge strikeout for Wagner.
Fisted on the infield, and Schultz ranges in and makes the play and puts down the potential threat. So I'll get you an inning summary. There were No runs on one hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 4th inning with Lesterville coming to bat. They're trailing 3-0, and we'll be back in a minute.
Baseball fans, at this time, the South Dakota Amateur Baseball Association would like to recognize veterans, active duty military, first responders, and medical personnel. Please stand and be recognized.
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
A better you starts closer to home, with people who understand your way of life and belong to your community. Primary care providers at Horizon Health know you and know how to help you stay well. We're here to keep you healthy and care for you through every stage of life, so you can keep doing what you love and make every day a better one. Schedule an appointment at horizonhealthcare.org.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Tanner Van Driel hits this one out to Genslinger at shortstop. He mishandles it. Going to be an error. So Van Driel on to start things off. And Tyler Edler, the number 3 batter in the order, steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Flied out to center in his first at bat. It's the first error in this ball game.
Yeah, Van Driel has been hitting the ball hard so far tonight.
Edler fouls this one off.
This one swung on, hit hard out into center field. And Justin Miller there to make the grab. Hard hit line drive, but Miller with some nice range able to track it down.
This half inning brought to you by Burke Livestock Auction. Burke Livestock is a family-owned livestock operation. Auctions are every Saturday, and Burke Livestock is a proud supporter of the Burke Bombers and all teams from that area. I threw that in. It's not a Burke game, but I'll give them credit.
This one swung on, hit out into right field. And making the grab out there is number 14, Derek Miller, for the second out of the inning. Yeah, Lesterville putting the ball in play, but unfortunately just right at him.
Adam balls.
Stepping in now is number 6, Derek Quam, just under 300 batting average on the regular season at 294.
First pitch was a called strike. 0-1 the count with 2 down. Runner on first base. Here's the pitch. Hammers that one foul down the first baseline.
Yeah, Lesterville hitting the ball fairly hard, just having troubles finding the holes.
Well, they found a hole there. He just didn't keep it between the lines.
Yeah. Another one. This one's going to go out of the ballpark. But foul. Long strike 2.
Here's the pitch. Fouled over to the third base side this time. I don't think I mentioned it. It's Derek Quam at the plate. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat. Here's the 0-2 again, and this one lined out there and mishandled. And does he recover? Nice play by Tim Gassman. Ranges over, knocks it down, recovers, and fires it over to first base. Jared Miller handles it and gets the put out, and that'll retire the side. There were no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. After 4 complete, Canova remains on top 3-0. We'll be back with the top of the 5th in 60 seconds.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
Well, it's a really good option to acquire some excellent genetics for an affordable price. It's become really popular. When you first hear about lease bulls, sometimes it may frighten a person. So this is a different ballgame. You know, there's a genetic program behind these bulls. These are bulls that have a genetic program and really are designed genetically to very nice calves.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
At Lesterville Feed and Grain, they pride themselves on offering top-notch products at competitive prices. Whether you're looking for feed for your livestock or grains for your crops, they have you covered. And with their market bids, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal possible. But it's not just about the products, it's about the service. Their knowledgeable staff is there to help answer any questions you may have and provide expert advice to help you succeed in your farming endeavors.
Hello and welcome back here to beautiful Cadwell Park in Mitchell, South Dakota, as we're just finishing with warm-up tosses. Score 3-0 in favor of Canova. Go ahead.
This half inning going to be brought to you by Jorgensen Land and Cattle. When you lease or buy a bull from Jorgensen Land and Cattle, you can have full confidence you're choosing the best of everything. They're out of the winter area, and they're willing to service your needs.
Stepping to the plate here is number 10, Jason Miller.
Actually, closer to ideal, if you know where that is. Swing and a miss for Jason Miller. 0 for 2 so far tonight. Look at the line scores for Canova. 3 runs on 4 hits. They've committed 1 error. Swing and a miss. And for Lesterville, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. 0-2 the count to Jason Miller. Pitch lined out into left field. That one could go for extra bases. Miller's hustling, and he's going to go into second base standing up. Too good a pitch on an 0-2. Miller knew what to do on that mistake. Derek Miller now the batter. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance, struck out swinging in his second plate appearance, first official at bat. Wagner sets and delivers, and that's a swing. Called by the plate ump, and I would agree with that. Overcommitted. One misses off the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball hit deep into left field, and that one's going to get down and one hop the fence. It's going to score Jason Miller, and Derek Miller will go chug it into second with an RBI double. So with that run, the Canova gang now extends their lead to 4-0. The batter will be Kendall Gassman, 0 for 2 so far tonight for the third baseman. Struck out swinging and struck out looking. Here's the pitch. Shot foul, out of play. Swing and miss. Kendall Gassman down in the count, 0-2. Nobody down, runner on second. That's Derek Miller out there at second base. Here's the pitch, and that one misses high.
Payoff pitch, swung on, and lined to the shortstop for the first out of the inning. That's going to sorry, go ahead.
That's with Sean handling that one. Out there at short, go ahead.
That's going to bring up number 19, Cole Gassman. First pitch, tags the outside corner, strike one. This one hit hard, and it just goes over Wagner's glove. Runners on the corners now. And that's going to bring up number 7 here, Tim Gassman. And we're going to have a meeting out on the mound for Lesterville.
Let's step away for 30 seconds, Spencer.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee-owned, community-minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Dr. Kelly. Tim Gassman now steps up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Single on a hard ground ball into center field and flied out to right. Runners on the corners, as Caleb just mentioned. Here's the pitch. Skips in there for a ball. That was Alex Wagner's 99th pitch on the night. Really labored in that second inning. Pitch count really rose then. Here's throw over to first base, chases Gassman back. And here's the pitch to Tim Gassman. There's a swing and a miss. And 1-1 in the count with one down. There's another snap throw over to first. Chases him back. Here's the pitch. Hammered out into center field. That's going to get down for an RBI single. And Derek Miller scores his second run on the evening, and I believe that's going to be all for Alex Wagner. So we'll step away while the new pitcher gets loose, and we'll have some data for you when we come back.
Tobin and staff at Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic are proud supporters of high school athletics. When it comes to large and small animal health, look to Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic. They understand how important your livestock is to you and will give you service that you can depend on. Call 539-1040. That's 539-1040. Rolling Hills is located on Dakota Avenue, across from Farm Bureau in Wessington Springs. Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
The heart of farming season is coming up, and Caton International is your HIH dealer in Crofton, Nebraska. Caton International offers top-notch parts and service to keep your equipment running smoothly all season long. Their team of experts is there to help with any maintenance or repairs you may need, so you can focus on what you do best, farming. And don't forget to check out their website for the latest deals and promotions. Whether you're in the market for a new piece of equipment or just need some replacement parts, Caton International has you covered.
And we are back. Dawson Beats finishing his warm-up tosses. Came into the postseason with a 3-1 record on the year. 5-0 on the scoreboard. Canova leads Lesterville in this rematch of last year's state title game. Been all gang so far. 8 hits on the board, 5 runs. They've committed the 1 error. They've surrendered 2 hits to Lesterville, and Lesterville doesn't have anything on the board to show for it. Swing and a miss. First pitch from Beats. It's up in the count 0-1. That one misses off the plate. Here's the 1-1, and that misses. 2-1 now the count. Batter Riley Genslinger, 2 for 3 on the night. Fouled off, out of play. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Chops that off-speed pitch, foul.
2-2 with 1 out.
Wonder if his mom ever called him Sugar. What would that make him? Sugar Beats.
I guess so.
And there's another curveball. Washawn handles that one. Very nonchalant out there on the infield. Piece of cake. So with 2 down, runners remain at first and second. And the batter is Justin Miller. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Walked in his previous 2 plate appearances after he singled in his first at bat.
First pitch swinging.
Fouled off, out of play. Charlie, if you're listening, give me an update on the South Dakota. Ooh, smashed out into right field, and that's trouble. Home run for Justin Miller, 3-run variety. Touch 'em all, Justin Miller. So that extends the Canova gang lead to 8-0. Jared Miller going to be the next batter. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The first baseman for Canova flied out to the left fielder, walked, and struck out swinging.
For the game, the first baseman, Jared Miller.
Here's the pitch. And that one misses off the plate outside. This one fouled back. Ball fouled off out of play. This inning started off with a couple doubles back-to-back after a pop-out, followed with a single, 2 singles, a pop-out, and a home run. So five hits in the inning, 3 of the extra base variety, 1 a big fly, 2-2 the count with 2 down, base is empty. Here's the pitch to Miller, and he fouls that one off.
Yeah, these Canova players have been tough outs to get.
Yeah, they've tallied 9 hits so far in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch, and this ball hit high into the air. D'Amico under it, and he takes care of it. And that retires the side, but not before Canova tallies another 5 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 5th. Lesterville got some work to do. Got to start chipping away. They're trailing 8-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
We travel in packs. Fearless first-timers and go-getters. Sightseers and mudslingers. Trail conquerors and adrenaline junkies. We believe great rides deserve great company. And wherever the ride takes us, there's always room for one more.
Experience the enduring legacy of Castlewood Farms Elevator, a farmer-owned cooperative that has served the ag community for more than a century. Dedicated to enhancing efficiency and offering superior services, they provide a comprehensive range of crop nutrition, protection products, commercial fertilizer, and livestock feed. Visit CastlewoodElevator.com or give them a call today. Your ultimate destination for agriculture needs is Castlewood Farmers Elevator.
Discover a piece of Americana at Cohn's Corner, a renowned 1920s rural gas station turned firearm haven in the upper Midwest. Since 2004, their updated store has preserved nostalgia with gas pumps and snacks for travelers alongside a selection of 2,500 firearms. Purchase in-store or through Charlie for global delivery. They buy single guns, entire collections, and offer trades. Whether you're a collector or looking to sell, they've got you covered. Cohn's Corner, proud sponsor of Castlewood Youth Athletics and Events.
Hello and welcome back to beautiful Cadwell Park. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here as number 20, Hunter Martin, steps in. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Caleb Carmichael now in the lineup for the Canova gang. I believe Justin Miller goes to right field. Let me catch things up here just for a moment. And I think he is in for Derek Miller.
Quick 0-2 count here to Martin. Pitch coming in. And just low for ball 1. The pitch swung on. Popped up over on the right side, and making the grab is the right fielder,
Justin Miller.
Stepping up to the plate now is number 16, Andy Dollarshell. First pitch, a check swing for strike one. Kicks and deals, and that one popped up over on the right side again. Miller giving chase, and he's camped under it and makes the grab for the second out of the inning. Stepping in now is number 22, Cameron Schultz. Schultz at .254 batting average on the regular season.
0 for 1 tonight so far. He struck out swinging in his only at bat.
First pitch hit back up the middle. The throw is not in time. And
base hit.
Field single for Schultz.
Tim Gassman ranged over to his right. Genslinger laid up and let him take it. Not able to get enough on it. And credit Cameron Schultz for hustling and getting himself on base with the third Lesterville Bronx hit of the night. So with 2 down, they have a runner on first base, and the batter is Garrett D'Amico. Right fielder, 1 for 1 so far. Hit that shot down the right field line, takes this one for a called strike.
This one swung on, hard hit ball down the left side, and it's fair.
That one was just as fair down the left field line as his first one was down the right field line. Spraying it around, getting himself his second hit of the night. Schultz goes station to station. So with runners on first and second, the batter is Ethan Wishon, the leadoff batter and the shortstop for Lesterville. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Single on a line drive into center field and then grounded out back to the pitcher.
First pitch swung on, popped over, and just out of the reach of Tim Gassman. And another single. And bases now juiced for the Bronx.
And that'll bring to the plate second baseman Tanner Vandriel. Vandriel grounded into a double play and hit a hard ground ball and reached on an error. So the ground ball that he hit into the double play on was up to Tim Gassman at second, and the other one was to short. So he's been pretty much up the middle so far. Creer comes set and delivers. And a big swing and a miss. Boy, if you're Lesterville, you'd love to punch a couple 2-out runs across. Start chipping away at this 8-run Canova lead.
Yeah, and the gaps are, excuse me.
Oh, and 1 I got 1-1, 1-1 the count. That one missed.
Sorry about that. As I was saying, the gaps out in the outfield looking fairly large.
D'Amico tried to shield the fielder from being able to see that ball, but nothing doing as Riley Genslinger gobbles it up and throws to Tim Gassman at second base to retire the side. I'll get you an inning summary when we come back in 60 seconds.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
It may seem like the smallest town in South Dakota, so how could it have everything you need when you may find yourself in the middle of nowhere? But at Canova Service Center, whatever you may need in the middle of nowhere, that's where they are. Fencing, lumberyard, hardware, oil changes, tire sales, and repair. Rental equipment, feed bunks, cattle shelters, convenience store, and more. So no, you're not in the middle of nowhere. It's the Canova Service Center.
We're your local one-stop shop. This is Angela, owner and operator of Amcoda Farm and Home Center. From the DIYers, fixer-uppers, to contractors, we have what you need to get the job done. Building supplies, Valspar paint, and tools, Crystal X tubs, fencing supplies, and bog boots for your farm needs. We know how busy life can get. We offer delivery to make your life easier. Amcoda Farm and Home Center on Dakota Avenue in Wessington Springs. Big city value, small town.
And we are back with your coverage here of the Lesterville Bronx and Canova game. Stepping up to the plate is number 12, Garrett Gassman.
Bruce fouled the
first pitch swinging and fouls it off right side.
So I said I'd have an inning summary. It was pretty easy. 0-3, 0-3. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 1-1 now the count to Garrett Gassman. Beets begins his first complete inning of work. He came in and got a couple outs in the last inning. Ball grounded out to Vandriel. He dropped it, and Garrett Gassman's going to reach on the error.
And that's going to bring up number 10, Jason Miller. Miller, a .214 batting average on the season. Courtesy runner is number 1. That is Jackson Remmers, Legion player. This pitch hit up the middle, took a couple bad hops, one off the mound and then one off the lip of the grass. Single here for Jason Miller. That advances Remmers to second base. Again, nobody out. And now up is Caleb Carmichael, new center fielder, right?
Yep.
Carmichael, a .250 batting average.
He's faster than Greased Lightning. I know that from watching him last year. Also had an opportunity to meet him across the way. He's bunting this time, trying to push one up the first baseline, but it squirts foul. Anyway, I had a really nice conversation with him. Brief, I guess, but 5 minutes or so. He impressed me as a pretty good dude. I think he's on a college baseball team, if not here somewhere. I think it's Dakota Wesleyan. I know he and another gentleman were out here taking some batting practice and working on some defense.
Maybe our source, Charlie, will let us know.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1. He bunts again. This time it's fielded, and Carmichael gets his job done, moving the runners.
Yeah, and that was a nice bunt, too.
So it moves runners to second and third and brings up Kendall Gassman, 0 for 3 so far for the third baseman. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses low and in. Here's the pitch, and that's a called strike.
A little head shake there from Kendall Gassman. I don't think he really agreed with that call. Regardless, it's a strike. This one fouled back, and it's a quick 1-2 count here to Kendall Gassman.
Here's the pitch. And there's a punch out of the backwards variety. That one borderline. We'll take a look at it on instant replay. Was it up? You be the judge. We don't have the nice little box. Yeah, pretty close. Too good to be looking at, especially when you're up to 8 runs. Won the count here to Cole Gassman. Beats reaches back and gets a little something extra on that one as it just barely missed. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. And this one hammered out past Van Driel and into right center field. It's going to score 2. Jason Miller hustling all the way from second base.
And a 2 RBI single there.
So Jackson Remmers serving as the courtesy runner for Moose scores, followed by Jason Miller. And we now have a 10-0 lead for the Canova gang. They've got 11 hits on the board as compared with the 5 for the Bronx. Here's the first pitch to Tim Gassman, and that's a ball. Joined in the booth by Brock Sundahl. You want to make up?
Nope.
Well, you heard him. He doesn't want to be on the mic, but hey, I tricked him. Thank you, sir. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now to Tim Gassman. Here's the pitch. Flared into left field. Edler ranges over and makes the play, and that's going to retire the side, but not before Canova extends their lead now to 10-0. There were 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and I think 1 man left. And we will head into the bottom of the 6th inning. Lesterville got to start chipping away. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Service.
Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator is a proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Mustangs at the State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator has been servicing the Mount Vernon area for over 75 years. See them for your agronomy and feed needs no matter the farming season. They will take care of all your grain handling needs as well. Mount Vernon Farmers Elevator would like to wish the Mustangs and all the teams best of luck at the state tournament.
And we're back. Lesterville up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning, sending Tyler Edler up as their leadoff batter in the inning. He's the 3rd batter in the order, 0 for 2 tonight so far. First pitch from Creer misses outside. This ball hit on the infield. Got a convergence of the first and second baseman. Jared Miller calls off Tim Gassman. Takes care of business. Michael Drotzman now the batter. The catcher for Lesterville has grounded out to the first baseman and flied out to the right fielder. 0 for 2 so far tonight. Here's the pitch. And a good swing, but he comes up empty. This one
tags the outside corner. Strike 2. And look what he found. 1-3 for the second out of the inning.
Credit Drotzman for not taking anything for granted. He was hustling right out of the box, even though it was right back to the pitcher. You got to appreciate the hustle, making it a lot closer than it necessarily would have had to be in a 10-0 ball game. Derek Quam, the batter, 0 for 2 so far tonight, lifts this one out into center field. Caleb Carmichael is under it, and that's going to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down on 6 pitches, and we'll head into the top of the 7th with Canova trying to add to their lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Each family's needs are different and special. Will Funeral Chapel will listen with sensitivity, answer all questions, and respect your choices. The Will Funeral Chapel staff can assist you in planning and coordinating all the details. They will explain all the different options to make you feel at ease and most comfortable with all the decisions. Find out more by visiting their website at willfuneralchapel.com. Their sincerest hope is that you and your family will be comforted by their efforts.
Are you in need of high-quality lumber for your next project? Looking for top-notch agronomy services to keep your crops thriving? Need a reliable source of propane and fuel for your home or business? Look no further than Tabor Lumber Co-op. Whether you're a seasoned contractor or a DIY enthusiast, Tabor Lumber Co-op has everything you need to get the job done right. And with their competitive prices and top-notch customer service, you'll be glad you chose Tabor Lumber Co-op for all your lumber, propane, and agronomy services.
Riley Genslinger steps up to the plate for the gang. I think we've got a change, perhaps. I see the umpire with his lineup card out, making some notes.
Number 17 at third base, that is Trent Hairbolt. So that's one of them. Just happened to see him. That's all I know of right now. Pitch just outside for ball 1. Again, top of the order here for Canova gang. This one hit out into right field and just foul. So Riley Genslinger will make the long trek back to the box and take another crack at it. Count is 1-1 now.
One and one the count to Genslinger. He's 2 for 4 on the night.
That one just outside. 2-1. Two-1 offering coming in. This one fouled off. Same spot as the last one down the right side.
Canova with 11 hits on the board. 5 of their guys have 2 hits and 1 has 1.
And that one looked like to be just high. Base hit, ball 4 opportunity for Genslinger. Payoff pitch coming in. That one outside and a walk. Leadoff man is aboard for Canova, and that's going to bring up number 2, Justin Miller.
First pitch to Miller on the way, and that's behind him. So Riley Genslinger moves up on the wild pitch.
Umpire still checking that ball out, and he puts it back in. Must not be too bad.
1-0 the count to Justin Miller. Here's the pitch, and this one's low and in.
This one tags the outside corner, strike one. 2-1 count now. Beats has the sign. Kicks, deals. Breaking ball outside. 3-1 hitters count. And just released that a hair early. This one swung on, hard hit ball out into right field. Genslinger rounding third base, heading home. And it'll be an RBI single for Justin Miller.
Justin Miller knows how to swing it when he's looking at a 3-1 count, and he lines his third hit of the night out into right field for another RBI as Riley Genslinger comes around to score. So Justin Miller with 2 singles and the home run. And we're going to have a conference on the mound. Let's step away for 30 seconds.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
This pitching change brought to you by Check Days. Mark your calendars for June 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2025 for the 76th Annual Tabor Check Days in Tabor, South Dakota. Check food, check music, and check hospitality await you in Tabor. Check them out. Derek Quam is the new pitcher. He was the designated hitter, so he'll stay in the same spot in the lineup. First pitch, called strike. Jared Miller is the batter. Smashed and a twin killing. Nice play by Andy Dollarshell as he dives to his left, flags that thing down. Dives to his right, flags it down, and then applies the tag. The Moose is loose. Garrett Gassman is at the plate. 0 for 3 on the night. Has been on a couple times. Reached on an error most recently. Walked in his first plate appearance. Shoots this one foul. Runs the count to 0-2.
Ooh, and that one, hail damage to a car now down there. Looks like a Jeep Cherokee down there. A little bit of hail damage.
This ball hit foul down the first baseline. They say it was foul, so Garrett will do it again.
And that one just high, so ball one. 1-2 count here to Garrett Gassman.
Should we get there, we'll have a pinch hitter in the Jason Miller DH spot. And I think we're going to get there. D'Amico gives chase. Hey, he tracks that down. Garrett Gassman gave that a ride, but D'Amico able to make the play and end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 7th. Lesterville's got to score at least 2 to stay alive. Otherwise, they'll go down to the 10-run rule, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
And we are back. We're going to start things off with a pinch hitter here for Lesterville.
Heard him say Carson Byerly. That's who it looks to be, number 3.
Correct. This half inning brought to you by the Tabor Lumber Co-op. They are dedicated to providing their customers with the products, services, and expertise to make data-driven decisions to benefit their operation.
Byerly, just under 200. 195 average on the season. Takes a called strike. The 0-1 swung on.
Flare into right field.
And that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 16, Andy Dollarshell. First pitch swung on, hard hit line drive, just foul down the left side. This one swung on, fouled back again. So 0-2 now for Andy Dollarshell. Waiting on deck is the new third baseman, number 17, Trent Herbold, looking to make his first plate appearance.
Here's the 0-2.
Big swing and a miss and a strikeout for Trey Creer.
So with 2 down, the batter is going to be the third baseman, Trent Herbold. On the season, Herbold batted .205.
First pitch swung on, line drive out into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
Batter now is going to be Garrett D'Amico. He's 2 for 2. Had a double down the right field line. I'm sorry, single. Single down the right field line, single down the left field line. Both of the line drive variety.
Yeah, and Lesterville down to what could be their last out of the ball game, too.
I think he'll hit a line drive to center and tally his third hit of the game. Sprayed it around both fields. Might as well go right up the middle.
Yeah. That first pitch, I think, was low for ball 1.
That's what I've got.
Big swing and miss.
It's a quick stick right there.
Yeah,
compact swing.
He gets around quick. He's hit 2 really hard line drives. That one low. So 2-1 the count.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Deuces are wild here in the bottom of the 7th inning. D'Amico trying to extend the inning and keep the Lesterville Bronx hopes alive.
This one swung on. Hard hit ball, but shot straight up. And making the catch out in left field.
That's Cole Gassman, I believe.
And that'll do it. Your score after 7, 11-0, and that is the ball game.
There were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll get the tallies here in one moment. For the Lesterville Bronx, Ethan Washan was 2 for 3. Cameron Schultz, 1 for 2. Trent Herbold, 1 for 1, and Garrett D'Amico, 2 for 3. Nobody walked as Trey Creer just went right after him and made him hit the ball, pitched to contact. He only struck out 2 guys, but he was effective all night. For the Canova gang, Riley Genslinger, 2 for 4 with a run scored, 1 RBI and a base on balls. Justin Miller, 3 for 3, a run scored, 5 RBIs, 2 bases on balls. Jared Miller, a base on balls. Garrett Gassman, base on balls. Jason Miller, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Derek Miller, 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Cole Gassman, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, also drew a base on balls. Tim Gassman, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 1 RBI. And Jackson Remmers scored a run as your courtesy runner. Trey Creer went the distance on the mound, 7 innings, scattered 6 hits, struck out 2. Alex Wagner went 4 1/3, gave up 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 5 bases on balls, 8 strikeouts. Beats, was it Derek?
Dawson
Beats. Worked an inning and 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, struck out 1 and walked 1. And Derek Quam, 1 inning worth of work, didn't surrender anything, no bases on balls, no strikeouts. So that's going to do it here. The rematch of last year's title game, anticlimactic as Canova wins 11-0 in 7 innings. We're going to step away. We'll be back with the final game of the day, the Northville Merchants versus the Kimball White Lake Nationals. I think it's going to be a good game, and I see that Northville is throwing Jeremiah Maxfield. I know that I've talked with him. He had a little arm issue a couple weeks ago, but I think he's worked it out, at least insofar as he's going to get the start on the mound tonight. So we'll expect to see a good game in tonight's nightcap. Join us, switch viewers, and we'll be back in 20 minutes.